scholarly achievements. It is a celebration of dreams fulfilled, challenges overcome, and the unyielding determination, all virtues that I can identify with, that has brought each of you to this proud moment. As we gather here to celebrate, I warmly congratulate every graduate, your families, and the faculty whose mentorship and sacrifice have shaped your journey. This is not merely another day on the academic calendar. It is a defining moment in the lives of the class of 2025, and a moment that crowns years of sacrifice.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done and
Allow me also to congratulate the Chancellor on his re-election as President of the East of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, where I also proudly belong. And also to commend Elder Dr. Moses Maka Ndibukika and Elder Johannes Olana Beyene on their election as Executive Secretary and Treasurer respectively. These appointments are a testament to exceptional leadership and commitment to service in the Lord's ministry. Graduates, as you stand here today, you must, as we all are, be acutely aware that you are at the cusp of your entry into the economic space. You must therefore be ready to take your place as Kenya's next generation of innovators, ethical leaders, and nation builders. Given the realities of the factors impacting global economic indicators, your class theme, which is to be solution-oriented in today's society, could not be more relevant. Factors that affect the global economies include, but not limited to, infrastructure, labor, population and technology, among others. Kenya, which is a part of the global whole, is at a pivotal stage in its socio-economic transformation. The nation looks to people like you to think critically, innovate boldly, and work collaboratively in tackling the most pressing challenges of our time. And when you do, the impact and outreach will undoubtedly be globally felt as well. It is precisely in answering this national call that the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, has distinguished itself. And we are very proud of this university as people who profess the Seventh-day Adventist faith. More than just a center of academic excellence, the university is a place where intellect is sharpened, values are shaped, and solutions are born. By embedding integrity, service, and innovation in its teaching, the university prepares its graduates not merely to earn a living, but to make a lasting difference in the communities they serve. Your School of Nursing and Health Sciences plays a pivotal role in advancing Kenya's universal health coverage agenda, a pillar of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. And achieving universal health coverage is not just about infrastructure. It is about producing highly skilled, ethical, and compassionate health professionals. The planned upgrade of Jeremic Community Health Hostel into a teaching and a referral hostel is a visionary step that will do the following. 1, provide hands-on training in a real-world medical environment, and 2, deliver affordable, higher quality healthcare to Nandi County and even beyond. So as the Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury, I see the university not only as an academic institution, but as a strategic partner in advancing Kenya's development priorities. This strategic opportunity for partnership is evident in 3 key areas of alignment between the university's mission and Kenya's national goals. Number 1, universal health coverage. Through its health sciences programs and the ongoing hospital upgrade, the university is directly strengthening the nation's healthcare workforce and improving service delivery. Number 2, skills for a modern economy. The university's TVET expansion and forward-looking programs in aviation, data science, cybersecurity, and clinical medicine are equipping graduates for the demands of a competitive and knowledge-driven economy. Number 3, under agribusiness and food security. Through its agricultural enterprises, the university champions sustainable farming, agro-processing, and food self-sufficiency, pillars that are vital to Kenya's long-term prosperity. These areas of alignment are not just points of pride, they are pathways to Kenya's shared prosperity. They show that the university is already advancing the nation's priorities while nurturing globally competitive, value-driven graduates. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me talk about a few areas of opportunities for collaboration. The government is committed to expanding partnership, including with higher education institutions, to align academic programs with the national development priorities. So with UEAB, possible areas of partnership include grants, collaborating with the relevant agencies and the National Research Fund to channel resources into research that addresses national priorities, from healthcare innovations to climate-smart agriculture, business solutions, and scaling innovations such as your M. Kiondo Chap Chap into viable commercial ventures. The other area is enterprise development. That is supporting entrepreneurship in incubation programs and seed funding and mentorship to turn graduates into job creators. The next is TVET and digital transformation. Integrating these universities' TVET and ICT programs into the government's national digital economy strategy to bridge the digital skills gap, as well as expanding and equipping your TVET programs in health, agriculture, engineering, and hospitality to produce industry-ready graduates. Under green economy initiatives, supporting the university's initiatives in renewable energy, sustainable agriculture. In fact, in renewable energy, it would interest you to mention, to realize or appreciate that Kenya is one of the leading countries in terms of renewable energy. Kenya is actually ranking number 7 in the world in terms of commitment to or attaining renewable or green energy. Actually, we are leading in geothermal energy. So supporting the university's initiatives in renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and environmental stewardships, aligning with Kenya's climate action commitments. The other area is entrepreneurship and job creation. Partnering with the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, to train youth under government enterprise funds, enabling graduates not only to seek jobs, but also to create them. In agriculture and food security, enhancing your agriculture department's capacity to deliver on national goals in climate-smart agriculture, value addition, and food self-sufficiency. Digital transformation, strengthening ICT infrastructure to boost digital learning, e-governance integration, and the development of innovation in incubation hubs. Graduates, your role in Kenya's transformation cannot be overstated. Government can set policies, we can mobilize resources, and create enabling environments, but it is you, the young citizens, who must turn these opportunities into tangible impact. The real change makers are those who take ownership of challenges and convert them into solutions that uplift communities and advance our nation. I challenge you to do the following 4 things. 1, be solution-oriented innovators. Solve problems instead of complaining about them. 2, lead with integrity. Let your character be your greatest currency. Number 3, think globally, act locally. Keep your service rooted in love for your country. And finally, remain lifelong learners. The world will keep changing, so must you. You cannot remain static. You must change with the changing world. Certain things happen today, Madam Chancellor, that we never imagined. In fact, I realized that just this morning that I graduated 29 years ago. Some of the things that we see today in the IT world, we never imagined that would happen in our lifetime. But they are here with us. And so we must adjust. If you don't adjust, you will be overtaken. You will not be competitive, even in the job market. Remember, the education you have received here is firmly rooted in Christian values. That is what makes you different from others. Values that must remain your moral compass in every sphere of life. Let them guide your decisions, shape your character, and ensure that your success is defined not merely by personal achievement, but by the positive difference you make in the lives of others and in the advancement of the society you live in. To the leadership, faculty, and staff of the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, I extend my deepest gratitude for your steadfast commitment to holistic Christian education and to serving the community with excellence. The government deeply values the contribution of faith-based universities and affirms its readiness to strengthen our partnership in the service of national development. And the graduates, as Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And as scripture reminds us in Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, let your light so shine before men, and I want to add women, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. I want to ask you to step forward.
Funny story.
Owie! What was that?
Then when you wake up tomorrow, make judgment. And this is what I'm saying. That inflation of 9.6% has come down to 4%. That foreign exchange reserve that was barely 2.5 months of import cover is today 5 months of import cover. The shilling, which was dangerously moving to 165 to the dollar, is now at 129 shillings to the dollar. The government, which was borrowing 91-day Treasury bill at 91-day Treasury bill at 16 to 18%, is today borrowing at 8.3%. The interest rates that was being extended to the private sector at 22% now has come down to 15%. And we expect it to come even more down. That budget deficit has been narrowed now to 4.8% from 8.1%. There is no real danger now of possibility of defaulting on our loans because we managed the 2024 Eurobond loan and we have even paid in advance the 2027 Eurobond loan because we didn't want to get into the same space that we found ourselves into, because those who were in the office then did not think strategically to manage our liability in a way that would not expose our economy. We have decided to do it differently. We have no danger of defaulting anymore. Now we can discuss other things, but not defaulting on our loans. The sufurias which were on our heads, and I was one of the people who was putting up sufuria on his head. Now, there is no sufuria on my head. Instead, there is this academic gown on my head. What am I saying in a nutshell as I conclude? That we have made progress. We have not reached where we should be. We are still walking that journey and path, but I'm sure and I'm certain we will reach there. I know there is a problem of employment. And graduates, let no one tell you that there are no jobs. Who is saying there are no jobs? We must help you get the jobs. We must create the job opportunities. We must bring and put in place policies that will help create jobs. I will give you just one as I wind up. By merely bringing in a policy that is targeting the financial sector, that is giving tax relief for those who are investing in this country on financial sector, with the 2025 finance bill, which is now an act of parliament, this is what has happened. When we visited London the other day, we signed contracts with Lloyd's, which is one of the leading world insurance companies, to come and set regional office in Kenya. We have signed another agreement with Bupa, which is the leading world health insurance company. They are coming to Kenya to set up their regional office here. There is the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, has already started setting up their office in Kenya, the regional office, and in September they guaranteed us that they are going to put up adverts to employ Kenyans at managerial levels and other levels so that Kenyans, young Kenyans who are coming up with the degrees can start getting jobs in the financial space. I can go on and on. That is the way to create jobs. You allow space, you come up with policies that would attract direct foreign investment into the country, and also come up with policies that would support the private sector to be able to take loans to expand their business so that they can employ more people. There is nowhere where someone will shout in Uhuru Park and tell you now today we have brought jobs. Jobs are brought through government intervention, creating an environment, coming up with policies that would allow people to invest and create job opportunities. Those job opportunities can only be created when there is peace in the country and when we don't witness looting of private businesses. That discourages private investment in any economy. I think I've spoken enough. I told you don't respond to me. I told you not to agree with me. Just go back, sleep over what I have said. If there is truth in it, then you will know that this government is doing relatively very well. And therefore, whether it will deserve another term in 2027, the jury is out there. So I want to end by saying, may God bless the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton. May God bless the class of 2025. May God bless our beloved Republic of Kenya. Congratulations, and go forth to change the world. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Let us rise. Round of applause. Another round of applause, please.
That was the CS, Honorable John Mbadi, CS in charge of National Treasury and Economic Planning. A round of applause one more time for him.
Makofi kwa mgeni mkuu.
Let us be seated.
Now we will have a musical selection from UEAB Envoys, Walk in Jerusalem. It's a traditional spiritual that has been arranged by Kirby Shaw. UEAB Envoys.
Na wakati huo kuna mtoto ambaye amepotea, anaitwa Frank Kimani. Amevalia sweta nyekundu, kijana wa grade 3.